Chat, how are we doing today? I hope nobody was investing in GameStop today. FET stocks are up, game stocks are down. Hope everyone's having a fantastic, fuck, what day is it? Friday. Hope everyone's having a good Friday today. It's been a couple days since I've been live. I think I took 3 days off, doing a lot of IRL stuff recently. But we're back today, and I'm hoping to be live the next couple of days, at least until the season comes out. And then we should be live, hopefully, every day. What's up, Stino dude? What's up, Norsa? Why was Doki banned from Pro League some years ago? Wasn't he like super toxic and ranked for or something? I said probably gonna be live, hopefully every day. Don't come at me like I'm here spreading false information. What's up, Joe? What's up, Steve? Chat, today we're bot reviewing the grand finals of the Manchester Major with FET. We're going to watch the first 3 maps today, and then we're going to watch the last 2 maps on another day because it's long grand finals. Before the stream started, I was watching one of the craziest streams I've ever seen in my life. I don't know if anybody else caught it. I don't know if anybody else knows like the GameStop meme shit. I've never invested in any of that shit. I've never been a fucking meme coin guy. Or meme stock guy. But the main guy behind it was just live losing like $250 million. It was actually insane. Bro basically went live, tried to pump the stock without going to jail, and then watched it fall like 40% and lost like $200 million. That was an insane live stream. Did FET consider winning it in 3 so you didn't have to bot review it over 2 days? I mean, if maybe if BDS didn't pick Consulate, they could have. I was rooting for BDS. I definitely was not. I'm very happy to see Beast Coast win it. I'm mostly just happy that like North America is doing well again. I mean, like personally, I just prefer to work a region that's like the best in the world. You know, last couple years, NA has been rough. We've been pretty consistently the 3rd best region, and all we needed was Monty to become the most broken operator in the world. We got up to number 1, baby. Yes, sir. We appreciate Ubisoft. What kind of stock GTA music is this? Steve, don't come in here like you don't fucking know the Sonic Heroes soundtrack. You can just say you didn't have a happy childhood. You could just admit that in plain language and we would all know what you're saying. You don't have to come in here and try to lie. Zorkanon, great job at the major. Thank you. You watched Banny. Does that make me happy? I mean, TF2 is not in a great spot right now. I can't imagine watching Banny would be... Well, I can't imagine watching any TF2 content creator would make you that happy. Good morning, Cash. Did you give out major bundles this time? What do you mean? Like merch? They gave me a hoodie and a t-shirt. Do I see the movement going on in TF2? Yeah, there's a huge, like... Yeah. Everybody's just, like, tanking the reviews of TF2 on Steam. I genuinely don't think Valve is going to care. I mean, TF2 has been riddled with bots. Like, R6 has a cheater problem, right? Undoubtedly, Rainbow Six is a big cheater problem. TF2 is so bad. Like, if you join a public match, there is right now a 100% chance that everybody else in the server other than you will be a robot that is like aimbot, spinbotting, spamming the chat with like slurs. That's like dead ass what it is to play TF2, and it's been like that for like 5 years. The game survives on community servers. When is Team Fortress 3 coming out? Probably never, because Valve has a new shooter that just got leaked a couple weeks ago. And I doubt they'll be working on a TF2 sequel when they've got a new shooter that's literally coming out. The bots have been there since 2016. The bots have been there for a while, but it got so much worse, like I don't even know, 2020, 2021? Because when I was still in the TF2 scene, when I was like a TF2 caster, it wasn't as bad as it is now. And I casted TF2 I got into the TF2 competitive scene 2015. And then I left the TF2 competitive scene for R6 around 2019. And then after I left, it got way worse, like 2020. Any weapon skins? Yeah, there's the Blast Major weapon skin. Well, they did the drone skin this time. R6 Manchester Major drone skin. Which I think is a lot less hype, to be honest. Like, I feel like drone skins aren't that hype. But, I mean, it could be worse. There. I'm sure they'll give a better view of it. And then they had the Blast weapon skin, which, you know, is a cool skin. I do feel like, I mean, it's a super sick skin, but I feel like, at least with the team skin, like, if you're a fan of the team, you'll get it. Nobody's really a fan of Blast. Not that Blast is, like, a bad company or anything, but, like, people just don't really have allegiances to them the same way they would for, like, teams. But, I mean, it's cool. It's whatever. The skins are fire. So, ultimately, that's probably the most important factor, and if the skins are good, people will buy them. I should start at Mini Siege, by the way. Mini Siege. Here we go. Here we go. Do I think the Sonics can start a dynasty, or the major win was just a good run? I think you're confusing the Sonics and Beast Coast. Because the Sonics have never won a tournament. They've won NAL stages, but I assume you're meaning Beast Coast. And realistically, no. I think it's unlikely that Beast Coast started Dynasty. I think it's possible. But, like, Beast Coast made a major underdog run, right? And we've seen teams do that before. We saw Team 1 do it, and then they kind of imploded and did nothing afterwards. We saw Rogue do it, and then they got one top 6 and then never really did anything ever again. So historically, the teams that have made big underdog runs do not translate that into anything extra. When's Esports World Cup quals? Is it announced? It's in my calendar. It's soon. It's this month. It's in a couple weeks still, though. It's not that soon. No, I believe next week, open qualifiers start for Element 3, which I do want to do some co-streaming of that. And then after / in between the Element 3 quals, I believe right after Element 3 quals, Esports World Cup quals start. And I'd like to do some co-streaming of that, but I'm not 100% sure on if I can. So we'll find out. How to get a job as a caster? Where do I start? At 16 years old, I started playing competitive TF2. Eventually that turned into me casting competitive TF2. Eventually that turned into me casting tier 1 competitive TF2 for $0 because it was TF2. I went to my first LAN at 18. I casted that. And then when I was 19, I realized I was either going to stop playing esports because TF2 was kind of dying, or go find a new game. And so I found R6. Spent about a year kind of learning R6 and just like casting Go4s, which are like open community tournaments from ESL back in the day. Eventually, my Go4 casting got me recognized to be picked up for ESL Challenger League Season 9, as well as Canada Nationals 2021. No, sorry, Canada Nationals 2019. I then did Challenger League Season 11. And then after Challenger League Season 11, Rainbow Six switched from being controlled by ESL to partnering with Faceit, which at the time were different companies. And they added a desk to the North American League for the first time. And they didn't really have any analysts. So they were like, fuck it, let's just grab one of those Challenger League casters and make him an analyst. And I've been doing it ever since. Beast Coast without Fett is going to be hard. I think Fett adds a lot to that team. But I think if they get the right replacement, they'll be okay. And Hot and Cold put out a tweet. There was some interesting dialogue actually going on with Hot and Cold. He tweeted about needing a coach, looking for a coach. As most of you know, Fett will be leaving the team after Esports World Cup. We're looking for a new coach heading into NAL 2024 Stage 2, prioritizing people with heavy in-game knowledge and leadership skills, if interested. And then Cashflow, who you may know as the former owner of Disrupt Gaming. And then he worked for Astralis for a bit after Astralis bought Disrupt Gaming. And then Astralis kind of fell apart, especially the R6 department. And now I don't know what he's doing. Yeah. Working for whatever this website is. And he kind of came in and said players shouldn't be choosing their coaches. And he got kind of shit on. Hey. I'm okay, thank you. He kind of got shit on. Actually, wait. Can I get like a latte from the coffee shop? Thank you. Love you. And then everybody kind of dunked on him. Which, like, I don't know. I don't really care too. I don't have too many thoughts about. I think it's fine that the players are choosing their own coach. What's up, Flynn? Flynn, are you excited for the Oilers to win the Cup in about a week and a half? You're praying you can make SI. You'd love to meet everybody. Absolutely. There's at all these big events. There's like always like signing sessions. There's basically 3 good ways to get like a photo or something signed with like, especially with members of talent or especially me when you go to these events. Number 1, there's always like dedicated signing sessions, but those are sometimes hard to schedule and not all talent shows up because we're like working. Number 2, especially for a desk analyst, just come up after one of my segments and ask for a picture. That's like probably your best bet, to be honest. Or number 3, just like reach out over Twitter and we'll like find a place to take a photo. You don't think replacing Fett truthfully is possible? Oh, I disagree. I think there's lots of people in the scene that like understand the game well, understand like Siege playstyles well. Maybe not lots, but they exist, right? And I think a lot of coaches would jump at the opportunity to work for the best team in the world. I don't think Fett. I'm not trying to disparage him when he's about to jump on my stream, but I don't think Fett fundamentally did anything that was like. I mean, it's hard to know, right? But I don't think Fett did anything that was incredibly different or like unique. Fett did like a very good job. You know, obviously Fett has a very good understanding of the teams he was going up against, was able to keep the team motivated, built the roster, right? Like Fett did everything right, but I don't think there's like nobody else that could do that, right? But they're going to need to find the right person, for sure. Actually, I'm excited to talk about Fett with that today. You're in Michigan, but you're hoping SI's in Boston. You know you can't say anything. I definitely can't. Pro Chinese guy is and always will be more than just a coach. For sure. You don't understand Fabian going to APAC. Like, did G2... Like, G2 did amazing with Fabian. Wait, what do you mean you don't understand him going to APAC? I think... I don't want to... Obviously, I've, like, talked a lot with Fabian and... Because he was obviously a member of talent. I don't want to, like, leak too much. Or, like, talk about shit that's not public. But I think Fabian had his own reasons for, like, leaving G2. And I think Fabian's kind of at the point where, like, he doesn't want to... You know, if he doesn't feel like he wants to be on a team, he won't be on a team. And then Talon offered the bag. I don't think Fabian cares about winning a major. Fabian's the most successful player in the history of R6. I think he's past the point of, like, wanting to win. Like, obviously he wants to win, but I don't think Fabian's, like, gonna drop everything and, like, commit his whole life. Like, I think Fabian wants some life-work balance from talking to him, right? Like, my understanding is, like, G2 was a very intense schedule. Not that Talon isn't, but I think it's probably easier for Fabian to deal with those personalities than it was the personalities on G2. But I'd also say, like, ask him. Don't take my word for it. Yes, SI is going to the moon, just like GameStop was. GameStop was this morning. I believe it's down. What is it now? Down 37%. It's making a little bit of a bounce back. Shout out. That's since the start of the day. You thought it was already established that SI was in Durham, North Carolina. Well, we know it's going to be North Carolina. Just legally, it actually has to be. This is in the U.S. Constitution. Any esports events held in the United States must be in North Carolina. That's written in. Atlanta, we kind of skirted the rules. That's actually the reason we were able to hold an event into Atlanta is because we were technically in Duluth, Georgia, which is a suburb outside of Atlanta. And Duluth, Georgia is legally it's owned by Uzbekistan, oddly. East Coast was definitely chosen, not entirely, but, like, the East Coast is the best time zone to hold events in. When a big chunk of your audience is European, East Coast is a really important time zone. East Coast is, like, so much better than West Coast when your audience is, like, primarily European, unfortunately. Which is shitty, because I would love an event on the West Coast, bro. Wait, really? It has to be North Carolina? Yes. Yeah, George Washington actually demanded that go in. I don't know why. And I think maybe his kids were really into Fortnite, I think. So George Washington made sure. West Coast events would end early morning EU. No, probably not. Right? Because West Coast events would start. West Coast events would start probably at, like, I don't know, 9, 10 p.m. EU. And they would go until, like, 6 a.m. EU. So I guess, yeah, it ends early morning EU. No, you're right. No, you're right. I'm wrong. We're saying the same thing. It's ending early morning EU. My bad. George Washington almost went pro in the original CS. Yeah, people don't realize how old CS is. Yeah, that's actually true. Event in Chicago would be dope too. I would take an event in Chicago. I've never been, but it seems like a nice city. Let me pull up the VOD quick. A Vancouver major would be so sick. Holy shit. Vancouver's gotta be the most, right? What's a more beautiful city than Vancouver? I don't think there is one. I mean, like, big picture. The streets of Vancouver are littered with needles, but it's one of the most beautiful cities to fly over. European architecture is nice. Why is Chicago in the Winnipeg time zone? What a question. Bring Siege to Colorado. Here's my take on Colorado people. I feel like Colorado people are so, like, into their state. I never met a motherfucker from the US that is, like, more fucking elitist about their state than someone from Colorado. Maybe New York. Maybe New York City, but I feel like New York at least deserves it. You know, biggest city in the US. Sure, fair enough. I feel like people from Colorado won't shut up about the fact they're from Colorado. Maybe I'm a hater because the Avs won the cup. The Avs beat the Oilers. Texas. I don't think that's true about people from California. I feel like people from California either will shit on their own state or will just be like, you can shit on it, but don't come here. I actually feel like California, that's absolutely not true. Texas, I do see to an extent. I feel like people from California just, like, live their lives, to be honest. I feel like everybody else shits on California. But I feel like California itself does not really talk, like, I don't know. They have a lot of shit, so, like, their culture is definitely everywhere. Like, you see California a lot in, like, movies and stuff, so maybe that's what we're talking about. But I feel like I don't hear people from California hyping up their state very much, because everybody else just shits on them. It's hard to hype up your state when you're like that. Californians are the worst, coming from a Coloradian living on an island in Texas. This is exactly what I mean. You're the exact person I'm talking about. I feel like people like Steno, dude, are constantly talking about people from California, and people from California do not talk about anybody else. Nobody else cares. Summer Montreal is beautiful. Yes. Oh my god, summer Montreal is nice. The summer I spent with Flynn in in Montreal was so fucking nice. Holy shit. Well, it had its ups and downs. There are some shitty parts about that summer. Our house was infested with ants, but the fire alarm went off every 12 hours without stop. But I look back on it fondly. I forget the bad parts. If time zones are an issue, we should have a major in Newfoundland. Time zones are not the only factor that determine a spot. Newfoundland does have an elite time zone for international, like, Western Hemisphere events. An elite time zone. They just have no people, no airport, no infrastructure, no culture. That's the one low problem with Newfoundland. Second Airbnb was nice. Yeah, but I was hardly there. I was in school most of the time. They have an airport? I don't think they do. I'm pretty sure it's all boats. I think legally the only way to get to Newfoundland, you've got to sail a rowboat from fucking Nova Scotia. I think that's the primary way people get to and from. Thank you, baby. Mexico Major Part 2. Mexico Major was dope, but I think the Mexico Major was mainly dope because it was peak COVID. Which sounds bad, but listen to me. But it was peak COVID, so Ubisoft booked out an entire hotel for, like, what was it, a full week? So literally, imagine you're in a hotel, you eat there, you work there, you sleep there, whatever. Every single person you meet is either a Siege player, somebody on production, somebody from Ubisoft, or, like, talent. That was the dope thing about the Mexico Major, which is, like, you'd pass anybody in the hallway and you're just like, hey, You just know everybody. I was sad too, Flint. But I eventually got my degree. This right here made it all worth it. Athabasca University, baby. I can leak this, right? I think so. Boom. That's why I couldn't be with Flynn for 5 days of the week. That's such a shit university, too. I did go to a good university once upon a time. And then I transferred into the best online university in Canada. Which is not saying much. Okay. My last name is really Chick. You thought my Twitch name was like the Singers? What? What Singers? No, I think Jesse Chick is not the greatest name. If I was like choosing my name, if I could go back, I probably would change it. I feel like Chick is not the greatest last name. I would do something with alliteration, like Jesse Germungo. Don't call the U of A a good university? The U of A is like what? Top 4 university in Canada? Top 3 university in Canada, I think. No, top 4. It's like a top 50 university worldwide. What are you talking about? Universities rated worldwide? Alright, whatever this website. This is the first website that pops up on Google. It's got MIT first, some London University second, Oxford third, Harvard fourth. Let's see where Alberta comes in. 96th, top 100. That's what I meant, not top 50. Jesse Johnson Jr. I'd take that. That's actually not too bad. Am I taking Jess's last name? No. I think Jess is a better last name than me, but my last name's kind of already established with a brand, to be honest. So I'm just going to keep my name the same. It's memorable. Count over back Corn Pop. I never would have changed Corn Pop if Ubisoft employees didn't tell me to. Queens, U of T, Waterloo, and UBC beat it. I don't think Queens does. I think the other 3 do. I'll look it up. I could be wrong. Hello? Website? The University of Queensland does. What even is Queens? Queens University, Canada. This one's not even on the list. I hate to tell you. And I've honestly never heard of it. Wait, unless I'm spelling it wrong. Oh, no, it is on the list. No, it's 193rd. It's top 200. 193rd. Oops. Because of the brand? Yeah. If we can have Pokimane, we can have... Pokimane is different enough, right? Especially because her name is... her name is Imane or Iman. I don't know how to pronounce it. But that's like her IRL first name. And then she just had a Poke to it. Same with Dez. Like, Dez's full tag is Dezichu, which is clearly copied off of Pikachu, but like, it's different enough. Cereal. Corn Bob is just a cereal. And I was never exactly subtle about the fact where I got it from. Meep, meep. I have DMs from Fett right now saying he is ready. So I'm going to jump on a call. I give him a call now. What's up, Fett? Let me turn you up.
What's up, gangsta?
How's it going, bro?
Yo.
Thank you for being here and VOD reviewing with us.
Of course, of course.
How you been, bro? Since winning the major?
Saw family, saw friends. Trying to figure out a lot of real life things right now.
How to spend all that cash?
Yeah, apartment, new apartment for grad school. We try to pay my taxes, paid off my student loans. Blah 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 blah. That stuff.
Hell yeah.
All the fun real life stuff, and yeah.
Well, yeah, dude. Congrats again. I've told you 100 times, but congrats again on winning the major.
Yes, sir.
And now
Couldn't have done it without you, Jesse. Without your support.
I try not to take too much credit, but I think most people have agreed that I was kind of pretty instrumental in the success of Beast Coast.
Yeah, you did bring up that one tweet like 40,000 times.
I didn't. Dead ass. Literally, production just kept throwing it on me. I didn't even want.
I know.
Anyways,
they beat the crap out of that dead horse, bro. Like
they really did.
They beat it into the fucking ground.
I didn't even say that I didn't even predict you guys would do that well, but I was just like, I think they'll be better than fucking Mr. B. Anyways.
Whoa. Hey, shout out Mr. B. He gave me my career. I'll always be grateful for that.
I do love Mr. B. That guy's funny.
All right.
We're gonna watch the fucking major. What's the easiest way here? Number one, do you want to have cam on, or are you okay to have it off? Because I don't mind either way.
Have it off, yeah.
Sounds good. And then do you want me to share my screen over Discord to watch it, or do you just want to watch my stream?
Discord is better because there's no delay.
Yeah.
But if it starts lagging for you, then if it starts lagging for you, I can just watch your stream.
Yeah, I'll share it with you. It should be fine.
Dude, chat, y'all don't understand how sharp this guy's jawline is, because I saw it in real life and I was like, holy shit. It was somewhere. I just remember, like, I just didn't expect your jawline to be like that sharp.
I can't grow any facial hair, so I need it. It's I can't hide it if it was bad. Chad also wants to know what your PhD is going to be in.
Bioinformatics. So that's DNA coding. It's like a biology research plus like computer science combined, basically.
That sounds hard as fuck. Why would you want to do that instead of just watching consulate games over and over again?
It's like the meta. It's like the meta. Yeah, in research, because like everyone and their mom is adding like computation. I gotta keep up with the meta, you know.
Fuck, I guess, bro. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll play the stream now. I guess, is there anything to say really about map bans too much here? Like, you guys picked Skyscraper. They banned your.
Yeah. Sky was one of our strongest maps at event. So we picked it. Obviously, we knew they were gonna ban our labs.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty obvious. We were gonna ban club, but it's just those guys are just fucking club demons. And in hindsight, maybe we could have taken them to club because NA also is full of club demons. But I mean, I think the team just wanted us. And then consulate, we were gonna lose that for sure. I feel like we picked Chalet because all in all, strategically, like definitely thought. I was surprised they're scared of our Oregon. I was more than surprised, actually.
You didn't think they'd ban your Oregon? What do you think they'd ban instead?
No. I don't know, but I didn't think they'd ban our Oregon. Like, you know, like I thought they loved Oregon. I thought that was like the ego child map, and I was excited. I was fully expecting to go to Oregon. But yeah, Bank. I mean, Europe is just way better at Bank. Like whatever was left of Console or Bank, because we knew that was going to be one of their two picks, was going to get banned out because it's like Europe is just insanely superior on both of those maps.
Yeah.
And then yeah, Chalet. I thought we were strategically better, which we were, in my opinion, during the match. We just kind of got railed by Like Effect, and then Cafe and Border last two. I mean, we knew like those last three maps were gonna be in any order what it was. Maybe besides Oregon, I thought Oregon was gonna be up, but yeah.
Console's kind of scary because they hadn't played it at all since Atlanta, it looks like. Unless, like, there's some random Tier 3
Yeah, I think that's why we chose the club ban instead of the cons ban off the bank. Because, like, we know they really like club, and we don't know whether or not they like consulate. But I think North America as a region just awful at consulate. Just no one knows the win con. Not a singular team in North America knows any of the win cons on consulate. It's kind of pathetic, so that's definitely something we'll probably be working on in the off-season.
NA has Nighthaven, okay? We're fine. We got 1 out of 2.
Yeah. We're a Nighthaven Cafe region, thanks to Dark Zero. Thank you, Dark Zero.
Bans come in here. You guys, they banned out your Monty.
Yeah.
Sad. And you guys ban Dokkaebi into Fenrir. I mean, your bans are... The bans this series were kind of boring. Nothing crazy, really.
Yeah. It only got exciting towards, like, the latter half.
Yeah. I just want to pull up the full series ban.
I think they full ban Monty Azami every single map, which is fair, because we're nasty with Monty and we're nasty with Azami.
One thing the casters were talking about, and we talked about on the desk, was if you ever considered a Solus ban, because as the game went on, they were abusing that Solus quite heavily.
Yeah, but it's like, you guys have to realize, like, they also abuse Fenrir. Like, yeah, you see the Solus because Fenrir is banned, but, like, if you watch their VODs, they abuse the shit out of Fenrir.
Yeah.
That op is just AIDS, you know, like, like, it's just ridiculous. Like, all of those ops are ridiculous. Azami, Solus, Fenrir, like, you gotta pick your poison, and, like, you know what? Dokkaebi was not nearly powerful enough as the other, like, the defenders to, like, we were able to switch off Doke because, like, you know, like, you can actually win against a Doke. Like,
yeah,
you can't fucking win against a Fenrir, bro. Like, that one Nighthaven spot, like, the Raptor's door with the Fenrir up top, outside Raptor's door, literally just, like, what do you even do? Like, that's game-changing, right? Like, you walk up and you die. Like, you just instantly die. Like, no matter what happens, you die. Then you have to waste a nade on it or something on it. Like, you have to, like, waste util on it. You think it's just, like, the most broken fucking thing in the world.
For Fenrir?
What were the nerfs again? I forgot exactly how it worked.
He's like, losing one, and yeah, they're always destructible now.
And you can only activate 2, or
yeah, you can only activate 2 now. I feel like at least it'll make him less like an obvious pick on almost every site now.
Yes, but you're still like you can still put them in the same spots, and like they're still OP when they're active. You know, like when they're active. So like they were shootable anyways when they were active, and like those spots are still gonna be like insta die spots. Like you walk into them and you die. Like and you like spend a whole round guessing exactly where you're gonna die from. Like, god damn it, bro. Like that, I hate that operator.
Doesn't
like, imagine calling a perfect execute and then one guy walks into a fucking purple smoke bloom and just GG.
Yeah. No, it's really fucking dumb.
So yeah, this is just our regular office over. I need to pull up my notes.
Yeah.
Hold on. I need to pull up my prep from the night. I don't remember shit.
No, all good. I have my notes open as well, but this was I didn't take notes on round 1. I must have been walking from the desk back to the screen or something, so I actually don't know what goes on in this round. Starts bad, Gunner OD.
Gunner OD. Yeah, these guys are very good at punishing like a lot of like pressure steps that you take. So that's like the main identity of BDS is that like every time you open a barricade, like they will swing you off, which is a very good thing to do because defense is so powerful. It's like you might as well just try to whittle down the attacker's numbers, even if you trade out. So good on them. The game plan going into this game was to hey, nice shot, Diffuser. Diffuser's going nuclear. Was to create a lot of chaos throughout the round, and hopefully their language barrier fucks them up. I actually talked to them after, and like Shaiko literally responded to me in perfect English. Now it's just baffled. Like, the game plan did not work because they're actually good at speaking English.
Yeah.
But yeah, I told Spirits basically he was gonna be locked in like anytime he was lurking, he's gonna be locked onto like a 1v1 with like effect, like this whole map. So yeah.
I believe Diffuser started this game. After round 3, Diffuser had more kills than all other 9 players combined.
Oh yeah, Diffuser was going crazy.
This round you still lose, but Diffuser gets 2 or 3 to start here. And then he
And
gets
I
like
mean,
back-to-back 4Ks or
that's
something.
what's crazy about Diffuser is like he's nasty, but he still needs experience to be consistent. Just
Yeah.
and like imagine how good he'll be once he gets that experience, you know. And that's why I'm excited to see um, what he does.
It definitely feels like, I mean, a lot of new players kind of have problems with like disciplines at the start of just like kind of overswinging and overpushing when they shouldn't. And I
Yeah,
feel like we see that, but like he's still so mechanically good.
yeah. This was really close to the wire. I think
Yeah.
if we got the bomb down here, this would have been our round. This was very close to the wire round. Very well played both sides late round, I think, by either team. But yeah, the game plan was to end through Geisha. So in my prep, I see right here, essentially like the notes that I wrote on what to do against their strat was to get Geisha completely for free off the rip of the round, and then take Office over slowly, and then end through Geisha pink. That was our game plan for that round. It almost worked. They just killed our planner.
Yeah, if the kill onto the Ella was a little bit faster, you probably win that easy.
Oh yeah, if you go back, there's also BDS also love to do a punchel on the Geisha soft wall that going into drum, and then we got to kill off that. Diffuser gets to kill off that because we prepped it.
You guys expected that? You saw it coming?
Yeah, well, because we saw them do it in VOD before, and
Uh-huh.
people don't really just change their habits that much. So we wrote it down. I let the whole team know, and then we got a freebie off of that round. The very first round, we did kill that guy.
How much sleep are you getting on these final 3 days, or how long are you staying up prepping these matches?
Caffeine throughout every single day. So even when I did sleep, I would like forcibly wake up within like 5 hours, and then I couldn't get back to sleep because I was just like started thinking about the maps in my head again. So I was
Uh-huh.
just like, I would go to bed at like 1 or 2 a.m. and then I would get up at like 7 or 8 a.m. and I would just start prepping immediately after that.
Yeah.
I have a weird bit of a cooldown period after our matches where it's like I do kind of become a little bit less productive, but
Mm-hmm.
mostly like it was like match prep match
Yeah.
prep match. Yeah, like it was pretty hectic.
That's what it takes from support staff, though, at the big events.
Yeah.
All right,
All
so
right.
office
So
exhibition this
this.
time. What's the plan?
Yeah, so BDS actually threw a curveball onto us. They used to run a like heavy wall denial strat where they try to keep every single wall closed. And for that we were kind of hinging on like a breaching play to work out to target cups because they don't have a cups rotate and they usually have to also double reinforce. So we were gonna do a thermite play that breaches into cups, which is exactly what CAG did to them before to beat them out.
Mm-hmm.
Because that strat, frankly, is outdated, even though they were very good at that strat like way back in the day with the clash and everything. So they kind of threw us a curveball with this variant. They run this variant like multiple times as opposed to that variant, so we didn't have that play on hand. So we had to just, um, yeah. So the prep didn't really work out for that. Yeah, we just went back to a default. Little T over right here. Surprised they don't have as much presence like extended into T side early.
Yeah, they're giving up a lot of ground. They've just got Liquefact down below, who you guys aren't seemingly really caring about right now.
Yeah.
And then he comes back up anyways. So a lot of ground for free, kind of setting up for a really chaotic late site push for you guys.
Yeah, and yeah, I think the dragon end here was a mistake on our part. Mid, I mean, I was like the players see whatever. I'm never like critiquing us in like, oh yeah, we should have done this in the game. I'm critiquing us as in, like after the fact. This is what I think, right?
Of
Because like
course.
obviously you see everything, but definitely their cup side is weaker. I think like by miles. Like I think it would just aim to go for like an ace play on the cup side, open up the cups wall, open up the main office wall. That side is free, and I think that's what we do the second time around when we hit this site. But yeah, their dragon side presence is just very very strong, very concentrated.
And I believe
Um,
Diffuser kind of bails you out of this round. He goes kind of nuclear.
yes, I think so. Or I don't know. I think we still lose this round.
No,
Wait, do we?
I think you win it. I think you win it. I think Diffuser
Oh, he
goes
wins.
crazy.
Oh yeah, he just goes crazy here. Yeah, I remember this.
Because he's in the back right now. Is he walking up main stairs or?
Yeah, he went up VIP,
Yeah,
which
VIP.
thankfully worked out with for us. I don't know. I think that was a big blunder on BDS's part because like anytime you see a dragon side push, you do need to put someone on like the house stairs.
Yeah.
Maybe that guy just lost his one. I didn't really see, but yeah, definitely. I think I think after that round, I think we switched to cup side breach focus. I think we were able to get the plant down by simply just rotating to the main breach on the second time we go office, which was good because the players, I think, were able to just simply see that for themselves without me needing calling a timeout for that.
And then I will say, at the start of this game, honestly, for a lot of the series, Shaiko was like really cold. Like it felt like he was not the typical Shaiko we're used to seeing. And obviously, since they've made these roster moves, like he's not been as much of like the main character on BDS as he has been in previous years. But I feel like especially at the start of this game and in this next round in particular, Shaiko just gets kind of ran over here and is, I don't know, he's struggling with you guys hard.
If you watch all of our games, the superstars of every team go cold against us.
Why?
It's part of our philosophy.
You're just like, you're getting in their heads ahead of time, you're yelling on them?
No, it's just every single game we play, everyone always talks about how the enemy team looks like shit against us. If it happens every time, you start to wonder if it's intentional or not, you know?
Exactly. I mean, you don't win a major without being intentional.
Like literally every time we play DZ, Troy Canadian is their best performer against us without fail. He rails us.
Like, I had a line graph about that in NAL.
Exactly. And that's with every team too. Like Lagonas rails us on Liquid. Like just part of the system.
Okay. So barbecue kitchen now. Overall game plan. What's going through your thoughts here?
This site is a free win every single time. I'm not even kidding. Like there's just like Brazil just figured out how to execute for this site that we stole that just like literally just never fucking fails. Like I think we have like fucking 5 out of 5 wins on this site or 4 out of 4 wins on this site. It just literally like you can't lose.
Brazil is starting to switch to master as a third site now, eh?
Yes, because like you'll see this executes ridiculous, and I think like I already have an idea in my mind of like what strat I want to make defensively to counter this execute. But like once teams figure out this execute, it's like it's not as ass until like you innovate. I think I know the solution on defense, but like it's just so free.
So walk me through what's going to happen then. You guys are starting obviously on the exhibition side. Looks like you've got players both top and bottom
basically
floor.
you take 0 control. Like you don't even need all this control. You take like close to no control, and then you hop in the kitch window and you just win the round. Like actually, like it's obvious too because E1 Esports like was doing it throughout Brazil. Like a bunch of teams were like fucking doing it. I just don't know why like no one caught on to it. Like it's just broken. Like it's just literally unlosable. Hello, Des. I see him in your chat.
You guys had a good interview a couple days ago, right?
Yeah.
I rated the stream. I didn't realize I rated it literally as it ended. I was like, oops.
Oh, damn.
I missed it.
Damn, Jesse, you and your 2 quintillion viewers.
Yeah, it would have been a big boost, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I think fucking kitchen on Nighthaven and then kitchen on this map. Literally, like I don't even try to counter strat because like you just do like the one push that always works and you just never lose. Like genuinely, like I think the first time we lost kitchen was against CAG.
Yeah.
This major, on Nighthaven.
I did a stream where I watched every Nighthaven round that you guys played my last stream. And I noticed you never defended kitchen, not once, but you...
No, yeah, literally a free round. Like every single time, it's a free round. But like, look how little control we have.
Yeah.
You know? Like, it's just spirits on our pal. And like, the round's over. Like, just broken. Like, just stupid-ass execute, bro. Thank you, Elon Esports, or whoever made this.
So 2-1 start, feeling good overall. I mean, this is your map pick, so you expect to be coming out on top on this one, but still a strong start.
And I think a lot of team strength on maps actually does like boil down to like how strong their attack is on like a singular site that teams love to like make the mistake of going to. So like for Skyscraper for us and Nighthaven for us, it's just like kitchen, right? It's like it's a freebie. But if you look at all the best Oregon teams in the world, like FaZe, like BDS, you'll see that they win basement attacks a lot. They actually won't win kids or meeting attacks a lot, but they'll win basement attacks a fuck ton. And teams kind of have like an ego effect where they'll run back basement because they just think it's so strong, right?
Yeah.
They'll run it back and they'll just lose again and again and again and again. And then you're like I don't know. I'm like I have a working theory that that's why teams are like very good on Oregon is because like you just ego chow them on basement over and over and you keep giving away free rounds.
Do you find that's true with you guys on Nighthaven basement as well?
No, because that one we actually that one takes a bit of thinking.
Okay.
That's a yeah. I think teams are catching on to our push from NAL when we got
Yeah.
here. We had to switch over to more like ISO type pushes when we got here. Because teams were catching on to it.
Right.
We just spammed that push over and over. And frankly, I don't think we should have won that many rounds in NAL the way we did. Like the enemy teams like still kept their win con against us, and they just didn't commit to it.
So, any changes now coming back to Tea Room Karaoke?
Oh yeah. So this round, this was after their timeout, right?
No, we've not taken a timeout yet.
No.
I don't believe
Did they
so.
not call a timeout?
No, not yet.
Wait, go back. I could have sworn fucking Stuflex called a timeout.
Maybe.
Am I?
Oh, because round 3 ends and then we're out for a little bit, but by the time we exit the crowd, we're already, and the replays, we're already at the end of the preface.
Am I stupid as
Maybe you were talking to the teammates, but they couldn't hear you.
Fuck. I could have sworn because I remember this is a round where I remember talking to them and being like, "Oh no." I don't think it was this round actually, but we saw how extended. I think in the comms we saw how extended and committed this guy was. So I think. Am I thinking of the phase round? I don't know if I'm thinking about the
You
phase
might
round
be,
or not,
yeah.
bro.
Because I don't think they call
the phase
I
round.
think their attack time comes in the second half.
Yeah, I might be stupid as shit.
You're good.
Yeah, Sean's getting railed. This first half, Sean was getting railed, bro. That's because they're so good at killing cut players on Windows.
Right.
That's like BDS special. They just love it.
Diffuser 11-0. He will die, I believe, for the first time this round.
Yeah. Do we lose every single T round? Probably.
You do, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Okay.
defend it, but you defended it once.
Yeah. Yeah. Just. They just play this side pretty clinically because they do an aggressive office room, but they escort their players through downstairs back up as opposed to like through the upstairs cuts.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like I think that's like the best way to play that side right now. We also like try to do the same thing on like a one variant of our T defense. So yeah, they defend T extremely well. Because like if you do like think of it this way, like the cuts are what everyone gets kills off on like opposite cross roam clear.
Mm-hmm.
On the top floor. So like you rotate through downstairs, right? And then when you do rotate through downstairs, then you have the capability of killing that one lurker below, or maybe the guy on like below cuts so much less potent. And then say if they rush the site off that info, you still have full win con with Solus below.
Yeah.
Right? Like because he's already in position to deny everything. So I think that's the best play you can make on that side. I think they played it very well.
So is the counter to that not just to set up your cutoffs down on the bottom floor and catch those players anyways?
Yeah, that could be the new meta. Like it's just like full hunt the people below with Buck Damos or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, I mean, we'll see. But right now, like the thing with counters is like you're always trying to counter the current like most used thing, you know?
Right.
So yeah, that could be the next step. Like there's obviously weaknesses in the counters to the counters.
Of course.
Make more counters for the counters and you counter counters, and that's how the meta evolves.
I think it's easy from like a third-person spectator POV to be like, here's the strat. The attacker should be doing this, but it's like there's nothing the attackers can do that's going to be like perfect. Like it's all about anticipating what the defense is going to do, trying to read into that, and that's really hard to do live.
Exactly, and there's also like the factor of like what the things you've ran in practice are you're going to have infinitely more comfortability on than like trying to put 5 people on 5 different new positions.
True.
You know, so like if I switch Gunner and Diffuser spot, all of a sudden like Gunner has no idea like what spawn kills, what peaks, what angles he can die to, like the million different ways, you know. So, because it's just like sometimes you see teams like not adapting. It's most likely because they just don't want to switch off of their comfort zones. Like sometimes it's kind of ridiculous. Like I remember I Vader reviewed Bleed this major, and like in phase 1, I think they attacked like this map and they got fucked over by a Cade tube on geisha wall like literally 4 rounds in a row, and like every single round they just kept going back to the geisha wall, failing to thermite it, and then getting off. And like no one brought a Mav, no one brought a Thatcher. Like you just saw like their outlines go there every round, and they got fucked every round. I was like, dude, guys, come the fuck on. So stuff like that, like I think is a poor adjustment, but then over adjusting is really difficult. That's why teams like PSG and Liquid are very admirable, because teams like Liquid like full counter adjust, and it's fairly hard to do. Yeah, right. So second time we attacked Office, as you can see, like we targeted their weakness, which was the Cup side instead of the Dragon side, which I think is really good. I actually don't remember if we win this round or not, but
you do.
Yeah, it's good. It's fairly good. We finally attacked their weak side.
And is this weak just
nice
because
shot like effect?
Is this
that guy sense is so slow. Like I don't know how he like riles us. Like that guy actually plays like the slowest sense I've ever seen in my life.
Is this side weaker just because they don't have as many players down here?
It's just the way they're set up and their tendencies. Like they're like also just better at gunfighting, like players wise. Like Dragon side, we're getting railed. Oh my god. Good thing Diffuser fucking pops off here. Or no, he doesn't.
It's not Diffuser this time.
Yeah, it's Gunner.
There you go.
Yeah. Like I think we highlighted on both strats that their double breach side and Cup side was just weaker. Yeah, unfortunately we lost 2 picks to start off there, but you know, sometimes I think we do better with the lost picks to open the round. I don't know. On defense and attack, like I just feel like you get a guy on cams
and then like fun stat actually.
No, I'm pretty sure for NAL, like we looked at M80 and our entries before the game. And fucking, we were like -15, and they were like plus 10. It was ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, chat. If you guys have questions, feel free to ask. I can't promise we'll get to all of them, but I mean, chat's not moving that fast. It shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah, please ask questions. I'd love to ask questions. But yeah, we chose to target the double wall on Cup side that round around, so we won. Yeah, and like sometimes it does really just boil to like what side is like. Are they better at taking simply better at taking gunfights against, you know, like
yeah,
like some teams are literally just like they like to take gunfights a certain way. Like I think FaZe love that long angle from the T bomb onto like Shrine and Dragon. So it's like in the prep, like I should have emphasized it more. We ended up dying to it, but I should have emphasized more like just don't even try to go that side, because like even though it's like a default angle, it's like fucking whoever the fuck's on there just wailing everyone on that angle. So fuck it.
Gunner says to skip this round. Excited to see what goes on. He's on the Ying. This is supposed to be the free bomb site. What happens here? You guys lose.
I don't remember this round actually. What does happen this round?
I also don't have notes for this round. I must have been doing something. I think I was prepping a replay or something. No, I was prepping my call-in. I call in after this round.
Sheesh. Yeah, I don't remember this round at all. We overcooked. Yeah, probably. We have a chronic problem with overcooking. I remember our game against DZ on consulate. NJR like impact tricks the garage wall, so we were gonna fake thermite and Mav to wallbang NJR, and then after the game he didn't die to it, and after the game I was like, yo NJR, like why'd you like adjust your position that time? Because he was like, because you guys did it to us in scrims. I was like, okay.
Oh shit.
Oh my God. What does Sean do this round?
Oh, Spirits on repel, takes down by Saltov playing the Solus down below. You join him after.
Cons Club Border. Real. That's what I'm saying, Sean. I love Cons Club and Border. Wait, no, that was our maps. Oh my god. It's because DZ's map pool just overlaps with us so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. All good. We try to go fast for no reason. That's also one of our, like, I don't mean to sound like a dick. One of our biggest problems is overestimating teams.
Yeah.
NAO, like and like honestly, the first like half of this major, like whenever like the enemy coach called a timeout, I would try to predict like and counter. I like to call them counter timeouts, and like People just want to change shit, bro. Like you just win the same way every round, no matter what. Like even after their timeout. And I just realized, bro, I think the only teams that really adapt are like Furia, SSG, Liquid.
Yeah. You think that's a problem with like the coach not saying the right things, or the players just not able to make those changes on the fly? I mean, it probably changes for teams, but.
Well, I just think like if your timeout consists of like, let's calm more guys, let's be more composed, stop getting mad at each other. Let's not die at this part of the round. This part of the round's fine, boys, but we should do this in this part of the round instead. It doesn't actually change anything.
Right.
So, yeah. What was the most important thing you talked about during the timeouts? Just predicting what the enemy team would call during the timeout. That's really it. Like if I predicted their timeout correctly, then it was just like freebies, literally free rounds after that. But if I didn't, then it'd be confusing and we'd probably lose rounds after their timeout. Because at this point, like everyone in chat needs to realize like these are all world class coaches. Like regardless of what I just said, like these are all world class coaches. Like these teams will get rounds after timeouts if you don't counter timeout correctly.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, you just kind of have to, yeah.
So
fun fact about our Sky, like going into this event, like our attack win rate was crazy and our defense win rate was dog shit. like it was so funny, bro. Like we actually couldn't fucking defend Sky.
Well, you went fences this game, so you figured it out.
Yeah, we fixed it mid-event.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a fundamental thing.
So they're hard hitting irrigation now. They jump the blitz in. They kill Gavin.
Yes, the BDS is like a cheese team. They love going fast. A lot of cheese teams actually were very prevalent at this major.
So what's the comeback here? You're gonna win this round, but it's a 3-on-5. They have site control. It's a 2-on-5. You clutch this back with Gunner and Diffuser going crazy.
I think they chased Sean instead of trying to put the bomb down, which I guess Solus was up, but I mean, I don't know why.
Yeah, they're still not planting.
They made the play to hunt down. This is like a big blunder on their part, I think, was not planning. Because like even if you can't get the plant down, if you start planting the bomb, it forces the defenders to actually do something.
Right.
Like if you don't even threat the plant, then it's just like the defenders can be anywhere, and Sean just runs a train on them.
I mean, they do have a lot of time, even with this position. They're still not in a bad spot.
They just, I think they just blunder hard here. But I mean, what can you do when fucking?
All right, that guy should have killed Gunner.
Sean Potter off the goat. What can you do against this guy?
Sheesh.
Oh my god, he's so good. I'm him. Yeah, my name's Sean.
Yeah, just staying alive, running around kind of the back there, coming back from the roam and never like over pushing. Not only just hitting the shots, but like smart play too, right?
Yeah, but like it's because they didn't threat the plant. Like if they threat the plant, then Sean would have had to come back. Like they just didn't threat the plant like ever. Oh my god, Jesse.
Production fucked me here.
What the fuck? Oh my god, Jesse. Wait, I want to hear this.
But he needs to step up. The last time we saw BDS playing Skyscraper, he was here in Manchester and it was against Cyclops. And Shaiko dropped 16 kills to push for overtime match points. 16 kills might not sound like that much for hardcore, long-time Shaiko fans, but it's actually the most kills he's gotten through any game this tournament. So right now, I believe he's sitting at 3-5. He's got to get that up if BDS want to get back into this game and take it to Beast Coast in the second half.
T1 hater.
Thank you very much, Jesse, first of all.
Oh, I'm not a hater.
I'm kidding. Great analysis, Jesse.
My goal with those like halftime call-ins is usually just like deliver some kind of fun stat either about the second half or like something historical. So the fact that Shaiko's previous best game of the tournament was on Skyscraper, or at least his most kills. I think it wasn't specifically his best, but it was his most kills. And then this game he started off really slow. I was like, that's a fun stat.
Yeah.
And then this, I've done that for a couple events. This event was the first time that I started doing it from the crowd, and I think that was a really fun element, just to get like the energy going.
Yeah, I know. You spawned in up there, and I was like, whoa, it's Jesse. I'm going to try to read some of these chats. You think you can make the argument that if he's part of the time they reset the team, then afterwards maybe them making different strats? Yeah, but I feel like that's a way. Okay, like controversial opinion. I think reset timeouts are very good, but I think they're a waste. Like any time you take during the timeout to like waste, like just like, hey guys, calm down, calm more. I think it's definitely necessary. Like, I definitely had to call some, like, the first
Sure.
10 seconds to be like, everyone take a deep breath. But, like, I think if you have to do it, like, it's kind of a waste. Like, I don't know.
You can't spend like the whole timeout on it, right?
I don't like it, bro. And like people, but like chat loves it. Like when they were doing listen-ins last time, like people love that shit. Like, hey, get the fire in your asses, start calming, motherfuckers. Like it's great. I just think it's a waste. But I'm also like a more strategically oriented coach.
I mean, we've got Twitch chat's opinion versus the coach that won the major. I'm pretty sure Twitch chat. I mean, there's more people there.
Fabian,
I would trust
Fabian
them.
won that invite, so I mean he's gotta.
Sure.
He's doing something right too, you know.
Fair enough. So I feel like this was a very slow push from BDS. We're halfway through the round. There's still a shield up here inside of Shrine. They're like just starting to touch it. But I mean, it's gonna take even longer for them to kind of get through now.
BDS is very dynamic pacing, which is very good on them. Like I think that's one of the biggest parts about like getting this grand finals was we were both like very dynamically paced teams, whereas like teams like FaZe and DZ kind of have like a constant pace, so they become easier to counter throughout the game.
Right.
Liquid and PSG Talon like seem like dynamic pace teams based on the way they play every round, but then like once you figure out like what they do to make you panic and move around, which is all they need to win, it's like you figure it out, you're fine. Wow.
I feel like they're like a little afraid.
This guy is so
here.
good. Like I cannot imagine fighting fucking Licky Fack on that angle, bro.
Yeah.
Why is he so good, bro? He's fighting it for
beauty. And then he gets out. Like I feel like there should be more like action. Like there should be.
Oh, never mind. Matt called the goat. Oh my god, my team's so good. Oh, my team is so good. Good reinforce, Sean. Good job. Oh, Sean.
Near flawless.
Masterclass. Oh, get railed, Spirits, you fucking dog shit ass kid. I think we played layers very, very well this round.
Yes.
That was our issue, like, with Office, like, literally, like, up until this game. Like that was our issue with Office on this map. Like, we actually couldn't layer to fucking save our lives, and we fucking played layers correctly this time around.
I mean, on that north side of Skyscraper, like, in and around Shrine, I feel like that's, like, so key to, like, stalling them out.
Oh, my timeouts were all shit. Every counter timeout, like, this grand final was actually like Hall of Fame horrible performance from me, bro.
What are you saying here?
I won us no rounds upon each timeout. I don't know. I don't remember it. I remember the good ones. PSG clinical, FaZe clinical, Liquid clinical, BDS horrible. Like genuinely world class horrible.
Win the next round after this, and it's a barbecue.
Yeah, it wasn't because of me. I can tell you that much.
Do I want to replace Fett as your coach? Asks Gunner. Yes, I'll be there.
Yes.
I'm in there.
Yes.
I can jump really high behind the...
Layering Young Gerv is like you play a certain part of the map and then you shoot drones or you trade resources and you fall off and then you trade resources and you fall off. It's like you kind of play to like whittle down the enemies like drones or util or like hard breach or soft breach or grenades and like you whittle it down and then you keep playing back.
On cast, sometimes we call it the onion defense, where you just like are there, you fall off to another layer, fall off to another layer, fall off to another layer, and just like try to waste as much time as you can in util.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a thing where they just have this mentality of we don't really want to coach, we can figure things out by ourselves. But dare I say, that's when Stuflex has got to pick up Fabian and get involved.
What the fuck did I call during that timeout? Hold on, let me pull up my notes during the game.
You've never called it the onion defense, Des? That's disgusting. I love the onion defense name. Wasn't it Xenox? Might have been. I don't remember who said it.
But also in the players, you stand behind them, you get used to them, you know them, and you know how to pull them out. Even if it's just throwing in a towel for a second, dabbing the forehead and saying, you've got this.
This is another round in my notes where you guys are going to lose the early game, and then you just go for like big swings all at once, and you clutch it back. I think it's a 3v5 you clutch back. It's another good round too.
What I called during that timeout, I don't really remember, but I think I'll just like go this next site just like planned, and then when we go back to T, play the other win con.
Gunner's saying you told them just to stand still, and then they didn't stand still, and then they all died.
Oh.
I think standing still is like...
I don't remember shit.
I do feel like in that round, right before BDS called the attack timeout, they were like standing still, stalling out, not doing very much. So I feel like that makes sense for you to tell them there.
That's the thing, Sean. Like, I also think I called that maybe, but I also said the exact same thing against fucking Liquid and PSG. Like, so I don't know, bro. Maybe all the skyscrapers are blending together, bro. Did we play Sky against Liquid?
Did you play?
I don't fucking know, bro. I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know. I'm lost, bro. I'm lost.
It's all good.
I don't remember shit.
Liquid Beast Coast, you did play Sky.
We did?
Yeah,
Nice.
you did. It was
I don't
map
remember
one.
the major, bro. Did they pocket reinforce this fucking wall? That's crazy. Oh, did we pocket reinforce this wall?
This is you, bro.
Yo, that's tech. Oh, this guy rails us off this. Oh my god, he's so good, bro. Why is he so good? No, this guy is way too good at this fucking game, bro. Fucking check his PC. Oh, thank God, Sean. Thank God our MVP fired back.
There you go. And there's everybody just stepping up, getting aggressive at once, and you get 3 kills back to back to back. I like that response.
I think the prep, like in the prep, like the Spirit's late flank was called to be the play. Yeah, like the Spirit's like constant top pressure threat was gonna be like the win con of this round. But thank God for Sean, bro. I love Sean. So good.
MVP, bro. Best player in the major.
So good. Look at Gavin, man. So inspirational. Just chilling right here.
Any worry now that your 2 players are like kind of separating themselves? Or do you feel that's okay here?
No, I think it's okay here. I think like if we separated but like played to like play more aggressively, it would have been horrible. But
yeah,
because both players kind of understood like within the communication to like both rat up and play for their own ones, it was good.
Yeah. I think it was a Gunner 4K, 3K, 4K.
Sean's
3K.
just a monster, bro. So good.
No, you actually dominated these Sky defenses. You won 4 out of 5. You're gonna lose the next one, but it'll come down to a 1v1.
God, Lucky Fact is so good.
The teamwork, the strategy, everything has been on point. But what really seems to matter most on the day is who shows up and who doesn't as individuals. Gunners had...
Holy shit! That guy's a bitch.
Something the chat asked a while ago. Could you hear the crowd? Like, did you hear their support? Because you guys had a lot of fans on that side of that stage.
I could.
Yeah.
Like, barely. I don't know about the players. The players told me they couldn't. But, like, I think they're just dialed. Like, I don't know. I think they're just so dialed that they couldn't. I don't fucking know. Yeah, Sean's not the go kill guy. Well, that's the thing. Like, our kill, like, the thing is, you gotta understand, chat, is, like, the way, like, I see kills on our team, it's not like, this guy's a superstar, you know? It's like, everyone's set up to, like, pop off every round. It just depends on the team we're playing against, you know? Like, some enemy teams we go up against are going to be better at killing our first entry and worse at killing our second entry, you know? Or some teams we go up against are going to be good at railing our lurk, but, like, not good against killing our, like, hard support, you know? So, like, every single round, like, everyone has, like, a really high opportunity to get kills. It's just, like, whoever the enemy team is better at railing, like, they're going to rail. But, you know, one person's going to mop up eventually because everyone's in power spots. Like, we have a lot of win cons. So, that's the way I see it.
Also, Gunner, if you want to jump in the call, feel free to. No pressure, but you're welcome to come in and give your
whenever he wants.
Your POV.
When you guys were scrimming before the major, what was the main thing you were focused on? It was more about comms, team play. A lot of things. We scrim with like 2,000 goals in mind, and I think that's why like we were able to develop such a like a pool.
All good, Gunner.
That's bad, sadly. You know, like we'll rework an entire map like almost like every single day. Like we'll theory craft like new game theory. We'll think about like, you know, different pushes, different like fundamentals. Like we just work on everything as much as we can.
Do you expect this glass play?
Yeah. G2 did it against us in scrims, so we were kind of ready for it. You just stream soon. Sean's banned because he's been a bad boy. He's banned from the game.
I saw that. He was tweeting about it. Tough luck. Toxic world champion. Or toxic major champion, I should say.
Real. Yeah, we played this round pretty well. And then yeah, this is pretty good so far.
Yeah, I'm curious how you lose it. I guess Uses finds 2.
Yeah, User starts railing us below.
Were those vert kills? Or you just have 3 people down below this bomb site?
No, yeah, because the first time we ran this site, the WinCon was layering, and then the second time we ran this site, it was called the timeout to play the vert WinCon, like the deny bomb from below. And then they read that and ran at us below and railed us.
Gotcha.
You called purple and John Wicks' fetch just lying. Oh, really? Never mind. I don't fucking know, bro. I'm like, all the Sky games are literally blending together in my head, Gunner.
This is the problem after a major.
I know. Like, I actually don't remember any of this. I do remember this 1v1. This is the one part of this run I remember.
Gavin plays it really far back here.
Well, yeah, because we had full info on site.
Right. Do you still have a Valve cam on this? I don't think so.
No,
Maybe?
no, not anymore. I think at this point, Shaiko shot. I think if Gavin didn't shoot here, he might have won. I don't know.
You got pings on him now.
I have a troll call. I don't remember anything, Sean. You can reveal more details.
Yeah, he clearly still thinks he's somewhere engaged.
Yeah,
no idea he's here.
Oh, yeah. I remember because we thought he was on the geisha wall. I didn't see he left on the cam. Yeah. We thought he was on the geisha wall. All good.
It happens. It happens. Again, that's the only skyscraper defense you lose, so that's not a bad one.
When you're making defense strats, do you think yes and no, Young Gerv? Like, we have defense strats that literally don't have win cons, and we have win con oriented defense strats. It's just dependent. Like, I don't know. We just make like 2 quintillion defense strats, and then you spend what, like $400 on printing, and then yep. Like, those strat books are so fucking thick, bro. Like sometimes like we'll get a strat wrong just because we're flipping through the fucking strat book for too long. Like, I actually like fucking. If I didn't get reimbursed for the printing, bro, I don't know. I'd be crying. I'm crying right now.
Are you allowed like papers up there? I think teams have done it in the past, where they'll just like have strats in front of them. Yeah,
everyone does it. Yeah.
Okay.
You're not allowed electronics up there.
Right, of course.
I called yeah.
Do you find it's better to give like everybody a book of the copy of like what they're doing, or just like one person to kind of direct?
I think it's better financially now that I know to like do less copies and have some people share.
Okay. Just to save money on printing?
Dude, I was carrying around fucking 800 pages every day in my backpack.
You gotta hire somebody to just be your water boy, your paper boy.
No, I made Froshi carry my strats, bro. I was like, I can't focus on that shit, bro. I remember once he forgot to like give us a strat, and I like in the heat of the moment I screamed at him. I was like, "Where the fuck are the strats, Froshi?" And then he felt bad about it for the rest of the day.
Aww. I love Froshi. As an analyst, like obviously we can't really have that much contact during the game with the players and the coaches, but like Froshi and Fozo and the org people were always back there, so it was nice getting to like talk to Froshi like basically before every segment.
Yeah.
Just get quick thoughts from him.
Yeah, I get free info, man. Like,
hell yeah.
If you want talking points, just like come to me. Like, were you the one that I told about like Liquid matching up bad against us? I think.
You were. I mentioned that like 10 times on the desk, bro. It was good.
Yeah. They do, bro. They riled us in scrims. We got fucking fucked. Yeah, we want to go electronic, but we can't have iPads on the fucking, on the stage.
Yeah, competitive integrity,
Yeah.
So this round, they've not really taken any control around like the T side of the map. They're all just sitting around the site hunting for picks, and I feel like they just never get them. Even though this guy sees his head, I believe.
Oh, that's my boy.
Bro, how?
Oh my god, Shot is so good. Shot is so good, man. Look at him go. Just peeking at everything.
I feel like it's a hard fucking position to play, just inside of office, too.
It is, especially since we don't have the walls reinforced for him. Like, he can get wall bang from that SAM window anytime. Oh, unlucky. Solotov's counter pressuring. He dies. Good shit, Gav. I think that won us a round. If Solotov got that counter pressure off, I think we would have lost a round. But Gav
Yeah.
won his one. Oh yeah, we played to Did we? Did we play to Bandit the drum side this time instead? Remember, like BDS doesn't. I don't know, bro. I don't fucking remember shit. I don't remember which team it was, but like they don't like to bring Mav a lot, so we played it like Bandit one the first round in our prep, and then like the other wall the second round. So I think like because like this was a second round around, like we had Gav start like drum side and Bandit that wall to Geisha instead, and then like because of that he was able to stay there the whole time, and that won us Arana. I think. I don't know. I don't fucking know, bro. Might
That
have been
sounds
the
right.
game. Yeah, we played this map I think really well, and then Consulate the shit show. Like we actually forgot how to play that map. Like it was just awful all around the board. I'm literally just gonna spit roast us like all of cons.
I remember I asked Froshi about the maps going into this, and he's like, "Yeah, we're not sure about cons, but we started on defense, so it'll probably be fine." I believe was his direct quote.
No, we suck, bro. Oh my god. I'm gonna blame North America sucking at this map for this one. We actually forgot every single win con that exists on this map. Like I remember we had a perfect execute setup. Bang!
Huh? Was it showing the wrong map?
Yeah.
Classic.
On the wrong map. Classic.
Oh, nice. We'll skip the desk because nobody gives a shit what those guys say.
Damn.
Fuck them.
Damn. Aren't you on the desk?
Yeah, that's me.
Dude. Crazy. That made us sing our consoles. That's what I'm saying, Gunner, bro. Dude.
In Atlanta, I remember talking with G2's analyst Titan about Consulate, and he was explaining some cool shit to me. I definitely feel like, I don't know, it's very interesting how map dependent Siege is. Like when it comes to regions and teams, like I feel like in other esports, you know, if you're good, you're kind of good on all maps, but in Siege, it's so variable.
Well, I mean, like on like League of Legends, if you're good at Summoner's Rift, you know, you just
okay.
You know, you kind of universal map choice, I think.
Sure. But even a map, even a game like CS, I feel like there are favorite maps of teams, and like teams are better at some maps than others, but it's like it's not as extreme as in Siege.
Yeah. Yeah, Chad. G2 is very good at Consulate, very good at fucking Bank. But Doki is also just like the Terminator on Consulate, bro. Like Doki actually like holds down the admin side so fucking well. It's like very hard to take. I don't really know what to say on like this fucking like we just get railed.
You're starting on split.
Chat. Like this is Tellers. We thought this was our best strat, our best site. Every team's been leaving up this default. DZ also left it up on us on our playout, our major making game, and we ran out on them, and then they droned us as we were running out, and they got a fucking lucky kill on us. But yeah.
So I think they're gonna focus your roam here, and they're gonna hunt down Gunner to start the round with the IQ.
So Gav gets cut off every single time on this strat. This strat, just against teams that know how to play cons, this strat just sucks. Like I don't know. We're just bad at this map. Like look, Gunner's gonna try to escort Gavin down and help him, one or the other, and then we're just gonna get railed because like we just got no clue what's going on. I ain't watching this beat done. Yeah, you leave while you can, Sean. I'm just gonna fucking roast us the whole time. Like we fucking, God man. Like Gav's just dead. Like no matter what, Gav right now is dead. Like at this point in the round, just because like we haven't properly like done a fall off of the top floor, but we don't know how to because we suck at this map. Like, and like they actually pushed it well. Like, in scrims, Gav actually gets a 4K every single time up here because like the enemy teams just don't know how to clear him out of here.
He's all alone. Is there any help he can get? Other than I guess Gunner below.
Yeah, but like they're gonna die too. Like at this point in the round, like they're fucked. Like they've already like perfectly like made their way to every power spot top floor, and they have a cut on like the Visa stairs. Like, chalk it. Nice diffuser. Good fucking refresh.
And then I believe Usus just walks in server 4v4 here, and he kind of destroys you.
Yeah, because like they just set up for it so well. Like they're gonna do like a teller's plan. They're gonna walk a guy below like at the same time. Like for some reason, like, no one in NA knows how to do that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even remember what happened to this. It's just crazy. No, yeah, thank God G2 got eliminated phase 1. Those guys were dogging us in the scrims. Like, when I don't think I've watched us lose that many rounds in a row in a scrim ever in my life. Oh my God. Oh my God. G2 was fucking railing us in scrims, Jesse. It was crazy.
Jesus, bro.
Look how clinical this is from BDS, bro.
Yeah.
Look, they start faking the plant pressure, and then, like, the moment they fake the plant pressure, they just hit below. Just...
So, what's the win condition on this strat for you guys then? Do you just have to do better on the roam?
We don't have any win on console because it's just dog shit. I wish I could answer you, but we don't.
Okay.
Like, we just hope and pray that we fucking win these rounds. Like, we're not set up for any plant denial. We're not set up for shit. We're not set up to kill any of the guys below. Like,
Jesus. Okay.
Yep. We're just getting railed.
I think you win basement twice on this map, and then you don't win any other site for your defenses.
Just sad. Just, you know, all good boys. It's okay. The 2 strats with win cons we had, I think we won. No, we didn't win basement. I remember which one we won. We won a top 4 after my timeout. This is gonna be hilarious. Just wait for it to happen. This is gonna be so fucking funny.
Do you go top floor round 6?
I'll look. Just watch. Just watch,
Okay.
Jesse. This will be the funniest thing you've ever seen in your life. Grand finals, by the way.
Yep.
Okay, so this one. Oh, we ran the wrong strat for piano. We ran the heavy top 4 hold when we were supposed to run the layer version.
Why do you want to run one and not the other?
Because, like, if the enemy takes it slow. Okay, there's an execute on this site that's literal freebies. It's you know the did you watch the LCQ G2 versus the final D TFD the
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, did you see them crouch that shield behind into piano every round? Like every round they just crouch the shield through the lounge door, just crouch in the corner and just plant the bomb.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that shit's free as fuck. So that strat negates the top 4 hold completely.
So do you think it's better
Like,
on this site just
Alamo
to
whips
ignore
the mag
top?
like on that guy like 15 times. I just think the heavy top 4 holds just going a bit out of meta because of that push.
Right.
Because you literally cannot hit that shield, like making his way into the plant spot. And then he turns around and he puts the shield on his back and you can't even shoot him from vert.
Monty's Bambi, you think it works just fine with Blitz?
Yes. No. Do you want to pull it up right now? You want to take a little detour and pull it up?
Yeah. This is the
go to
TFD
TFD
G2
versus G2 on console. Yeah.
Okay, hold up. ULCQ. Forgotten Days G2. Wikipedia.
That's what it is. Forgotten Days.
Yeah.
I was like, the final dance? Oh, because there was an NA team called The Last Dance.
Yeah. Bro, why is it so hard to find? Wikipedia doesn't have it. It doesn't come up in a YouTube search. Let me scroll through the...
I think, wait, hold on. I might be able to find it.
Stage 1.
I found it, I believe, yeah.
Is it uploaded to the YouTube video? Or to the YouTube
yeah.
channel?
Do you want me to stream it to Discord? Or
Can you just link it? Yeah, it's probably easier.
Yeah. Let me find the time the round's at so you don't have to do shit. Let's see this. Did you go piano first? It did. Okay. I linked it to you on Discord. I think it should be at the time that the round's happening.
Round 1?
Yeah. There's 2 rounds in a row that they just do the same shit to G2 like just twice.
So from the start or from the time that you linked?
From the time that I linked, just play it and like skip through till it just the plant. Restream the G2 VOD to me.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
You're.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, so they're in bottom floor. They're not really caring about top. They
All
walked
right,
in.
all right.
Front door?
Look at this. Yep. Just watch. Just look how stupid this shit is, bro. You just
I
can't kill
remember
him.
this. Yeah.
Like, you just can't kill him. All right, now go to the next piano round. Go to the next. He just starts planning. Go to the next. No, skip to the. Literally, just like skip to the next piano round.
Okay, is that round
This
four?
is
Probably?
this is so funny. This is literally so funny.
Do you know when they go piano next? It's not 2. Is it?
I think round 4. Round 4, I think.
4. Yeah, Hungary's back on the blitz. Looks like he came up spiral.
Yeah, keep going. All right, look.
Yeah. He's doing the exact same shit.
Yep.
They try to C4 it, but they miss.
Like, I don't know what that C4 is supposed to do.
Surely there should be some way to get like an angle on this.
Basement.
Yeah.
Look at this shit, bro. Just like, what do you do? Like, what do you do against this, bro? Look at Alamo. This has happened to him twice now, and he just gets in the plant spot and he puts the bomb down, bro. It's just, well, you can't do shit against that. Like, fucking hell. Oh my god. Bird control's so useless.
Were you guys trying to replicate that at all when you guys played cons, or were you just or are you just worried about it from?
Oh, you'll
BDS?
see. You'll see. It'll be funny.
Okay. All right, I'm closing this. Going back to the other one.
Yeah. But yes, that's precisely why I think the full top floor holds it a little bit outdated.
Okay. So they're starting their clear over on yellow, and I think you fucked them here. Yeah.
Sadly, they're good at side pressuring, and we are horrible against side pressure because that's another huge thing. Yeah. That's a huge thing about NA on this map is they don't know how to lurk at all. Every other region is so good at lurking, and NA does not know how to lurk at all on this map. Like, we shut down every single DZ lurk when we played against them on this map. Like, every other region, like Liquid, G2, like BDS, like they're just so good at lurking on this map. So we just get fucked because like we don't know where anyone's coming from.
Mm-hmm. Do you think this map is just generally going to turn to be very attacker-sided? Because I feel like this site, you're describing a strat for. I feel like top floor is like relatively easier for attackers.
No. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be attacker-sided. I just think like anytime you see an NA team getting played on this map, they're just going to get railed by whatever other region is playing them on this map.
Fair enough.
I probably should have called a timeout.
You lose your first 2 cons defenses. I don't know when you call it.
I call it at 1-3.
Oh, 1-3, okay.
And I think we would have gotten the next 2 rounds if we didn't do what you're about to see happen.
Well, first you're going to go down to the basement and you win basement.
Yeah.
Obviously they go, how did they know? Well, they knew. BDS, they've been razor sharp couple of rounds. It's the creativity on their attacks that we were kind of missing on Skyscraper.
Creativity, guys. We suck at this map. Oh, bad.
So you didn't ban it just because you weren't sure if they loved it that much and you were just
scared
it was
like
of their
a mystery because they hadn't played it at all ELO.
Yeah.
So we're just like, we know they love club and we don't know if they love this map. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Like, they might not pick it, like if they don't pick it, great. Let's go. They picked it, we lost.
Yeah. So you're bringing 3 C4s here. I think 2 of them hit. And I don't think they bring the ram, and I think the ram goes down, so their soft breach ends up really bad. Yeah, the ram's in now, and Saltov is entering, and I think he just dies.
Yeah, we had info on that.
That feels like a mistake to be getting that deep early with your ram because it's such an important operator for the soft breach on the site.
Their whole team just fucking cranks though. Like,
Yeah.
look at them, they're just going. Kinda, I think if they did play the Deimos in a bit slower from the top 4, they would have railed us, because we like, once again, like, if they delayed those entries and then waited for the Deimos to start getting more like pings and info, try to get him from the top 4. Like, I think if Deimos like stays on pro balc and just starts tracking people and just sits there, like, I think we just get railed if they time the entries with that.
Do you think this is a little disrespectful from BDS that they're going so fast?
No, I think they just jumped the gun. Like, it happens, you know, like sometimes you just miss time things.
Fair enough.
Well, I think they saw that. I think they saw the lurk were working so effectively that they just like kind of went for it. Like the players saw the opportunity to lurk, but you know, if there's no pressure before the lurk happens, and like the defenders can just look at anything, so they kind of skip that step. Boom!
Do you have intel here? Because you wait so long, and then you eventually do get a kill.
Well, I don't think we had intel. Boom!
Is that sound then, or just fucking luck?
I think it might have been sound. I don't remember seeing anyone on cam when I was behind the players.
Okay. You do have Valcam set up somewhere. I don't know where they are.
Another C4. Okay. Boom!
Diffuser's on a Valcam that whole time. You sure there's no intel up there?
There probably is info up there.
Yeah.
Probably, I don't
2
know.
C4 kills.
What is the key to a good... There's different types of lurks. Well, like, you're either like if you want to talk in terms of like the stupid ass like split theory that like, you know, like these teams love, like you create a pull and a push, and yeah, that's it. Like, you just gotta understand who's the pull and who's the push, you know. Like, if there's a front that like pulls eyes, and your counter pressure lurk will do very well. And if you use the counter pressure lurk to start pulling eyes to kind of like disrupt like an enemy defense, so they can't just focus everything frontal, and then your frontal goes after that, then that's a good lurk. Yeah. I mean, split theory is based around lurk, so yeah, I think, yeah, split theory.
The goal is basically just to pull eyes in multiple directions, right? You go back to archives now. Is this the same strat? I think so. I don't remember what you had the first time.
I think this one we played I don't know.
Gavin's
we
still
should have played
starting
the fall off instead.
Yeah.
And like play like 5-man below, and then kill the people that lurk us below, and also keep that control while we deny the plant. And I think we just get railed.
Gavin looks like he might be retreating a little earlier.
They just weren't able to stand up to the map clearance, essentially, of BDS. They were able to get in clear areas. We saw Leak Effect with those fights around vending, just winning kills, creating space. So it's something definitely that Beast Coast need to do better here to make sure they're not losing manpower.
It's going to be that full map clear once again, though, right? They've got to worry about everything here. For me, last time round, it was users on that backstab through blue. Really did a lot of damage, and that's what I'm looking out for. If they get themselves into a key position to try and catch...
Look how much map control they have, bro. Like,
yeah.
Fuck. I hate this map. They're so confident, bro. Like, these NA teams have no clue where the fuck they're walking in from. And then, like, these guys just, like, take map control for free. And now we're holed up at Tellers.
Yeah, and you got 2 people way on the other side of the map here. And Gunnar and Gavin.
Yeah. Oh, man.
So right now, what is the goal of Gunnar and Gavin? Are they trying to get back to site somehow?
Well,
just
we
waste
played
time?
fall off, and then we realized like they didn't take top 4 at all. So like they're gonna like obviously like just think, okay, like maybe I can stay up here and head like a reflank
Yeah.
to get through top 4 and use that as a win con because we don't want to like give up way too much map control. Yeah, this is a decent pick. Yeah, now they fully fall off because they got their pick right from that late pressure, and we're hoping that wastes more time. Like now the enemy team has to worry about like top point fully through, which you can see like Shaika kind of has like worry about that.
Yep.
I don't know. I feel like this was a huge blunder here, like trying to hold down tellers.
They just can't keep East Coast down. They're so mobile around the map, but they're always springing some kind of surprise on BDS.
I feel like multiple times in these early games.
This guy is so fucked.
Yeah, he dies to the nade.
Spirits is so fucked.
Spirits is getting mega unlucky at the start of this game.
Yeah, now I have to play Plant Denial. They like, do they literally drop on us again here and just rail us? What do they do?
Do you feel like at this point people need to be like, how do you stop this plant?
Well,
Just
we
the
didn't have
Solus?
Alchams, we didn't have Solus impacts. Yeah, we just fucked up. We didn't have Pulse, we didn't have... We just didn't set up properly. We know what to do, but we didn't set up for it properly.
Right. Houghton's in hell.
Yeah, he's in hell.
Oh boy.
Alright, so I
That
called the
felt-
timeout here, and
Okay.
then I felt pretty confident in getting these next 2 rounds off the strats I call. So I call run our CEO with the Clash, and then run the piano layer version, so that we have like we play from not the top 4 win con, and it's like harder to get lurked on, and we can kill the lurks, right? So yeah, so we did pick the operators for the top 4 CEO hold, but we might have forgotten the important detail about switching the site.
No.
Granted, I think it's fucking stupid that like I call attack timeout and they wait till like there's 5 seconds left to like pause the game, and then like right after everyone has to switch their ops and the site like so fucking fast. I think it's so stupid, bro. Because look, like no one has time to react. Like everyone has to switch their ops like with 5 seconds left, bro. Like the observer like waits so long to fucking time out the game.
Because can't you change this shit while the game is paused?
No, can you? I don't think you can.
Maybe not.
Because it hits like that little attack timeout screen.
Yeah. So you guys use top floor ops and you play piano.
Yep. Oopsies.
Gotcha.
Wrong fucking site, boys. Oopsies. Grand final, by the way.
Uh-huh. You can if the lobby is paused, but not if it's a timeout screen.
Yeah, it's a timeout screen officially.
Okay. Yeah, because I
So
remember.
like literally, that's okay. Blast Ubisoft if you're hearing me, please. Like when I call attack timeout, like, can we pause it? Like, can we time out? Like, with like more than like 10 seconds left on the clock, please. Like at least 10, please. It's like it's actually like it's how because like they pause it at like 5 seconds left, and then you like unpause and you have to like pick all your ops in 2 seconds and switch the site, bro.
That's
Holy
that's an observer thing. You could probably yell at them and be like, "Please go early."
No, it was consistent though. Like, they did that
Yeah.
with like everything, but it's like it's just annoying.
Well, I'm
But
sure
yeah,
they like don't.
we
think about it.
yeah, we picked the wrong site. So yep.
So the clash is
We're trying-
supposed to be for top floor. Everything here is built for top,
Yeah.
and you went lobby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this round we lose.
Where do you even put a clash on this bomb site now?
You just have to hold top floor heavy again,
Yeah.
and then you just lose again because like that's exactly how we didn't want to play piano the second time around.
Mm-hmm.
And the crowd doing that job for him as well is going to be a big boost. They can't necessarily hear everything that's going on, but they'll feel it. They'll know that the crowd is behind them. They'll see them jumping up, and it could well just give BDS that energy that they need.
We give them the energy they need, motherfucker. We're giving them free rounds.
I wish
Hello?
somehow there was like some way for like the broadcast to know that you fucked up at this point. Because it's really hard. Like, yeah, maybe we could read in and be like, these seem like weird.
Can you
ops,
imagine
but...
if there was a listening on that timeout and they saw us go fucking? That'd be so funny, bro. Holy shit.
I'm sad we're not doing timeout listen-ins anymore. I don't think we had any listen-ins during this major.
No, it's because they realized that like with different languages, there's like kind of like lack of competitive integrity.
I know the argument some teams were making in the NAL was like, listen, even though we've got like fucking Los in the server, just do TAC timeouts and we'll hire a translator. Like that's what one of the teams actually said. Just like
I love
make
them.
it consistent.
Because I use them.
Yeah.
Like I actually studied like enemy coach timeout, so every time they did a timeout, it was a free timeout for me too because I knew what they were gonna call.
Right.
I think the vast majority of the NA coaches just don't change a thing. So I was like, all right, boys, they ain't gonna change shit. They call time. I'm like, all right, boys, same strats, run it back, freebie.
A question I've gotten a lot over the last week is how Beast Coast are going to do without you. And I'm always thinking, like, Fett adds a lot to this team, but I think if they get the right person, they'll be okay. What do you think Beast Coast's next coach has to do?
I think the only biggest, like, I don't care about anything else because I want them to be their own coach. You know, like, I think the worst mentality they can have is, like, coming in to, like, fill my shoes, which is, like, I feel bad for winning the major now because it's like, okay. They have to come in and be like, oh, well. But, I mean, I want them to be their own coach. And I want, like, you know, whatever, like, it's going to be a new roster, right? Like, every time you switch even one person out, like, it's a big part of the team, you know?
Right.
Like, they're going to have to refigure out their system to, like, work for all 6 of them, all 7 of them. And the only thing I really want from that coach is I hope they don't tear apart the team, you know, because I think that's a group of players that should stick together for a really long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a little concerned, and I asked the org owner about this, and he seemed pretty confident, but I was a little concerned. You guys showed up, proved that you were some of the best players in the entire world. I was a little concerned that there may be some poaching going on, that, like, somebody's going to come in and snipe somebody. But the org owner, at least of Beast Coast, Grant, seemed pretty confident that wouldn't happen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you win a major and, like, the people start like, hey, I want to sponsor your company.
Right.
Dude, and then you can keep your players easy.
Yeah.
But I think I think on the side of the players, like, I think if they do prefer to stay on this team. Like, obviously, if a team comes in and offers them like $100,000 a month, like individually, like they're gone. You know, goodbye, see ya, have a good life. But yeah, Gunner's going to G2.
Understandable.
But I think for the most part, like, all of us are really hungry. Like the line's pretty high for someone to go to a different team. Like, I think if like someone offered Gunner like fucking $10,000 a month, you know, like, see ya. You know,
yeah, of course.
But like, I think for the most part, we're pretty committed to winning together. And the biggest thing with the coach is like, we run the right bomb site this time and we fucking win. Thank God, bro. LeMayo M80. It's gotta be God, bro. We got so fast. That guy just wants to play it for money. But yeah, I hate like the mentality of like, oh, like they'll do bad without me,